Psalms 46 through 60 of the Book of the Psalms, American Bible Union. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Mark Penfold. Psalms 46 through 60 of the Book of the Psalms, American Bible Union. Psalm 46. To the chief musician, to voices of maidens, a song of the sons of Korah. God is to us a refuge and strength, a help in troubles most surely found. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth change, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the seas. Let its waters roar and foam, let the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Pause. There is a river whose streams gladden the city of God, the holy place of the dwellings of the Most High. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God will help her at the turning of the morning. The heathen raged, kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. Jehovah of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is a refuge for us. Pause. Come, see the deeds of Jehovah, who has made desolations in the earth, causing wars to cease to the end of the earth. The bow he breaks, and cuts the spear asunder. The chariots he burns in the fire. Desist, and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Jehovah of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is a refuge for us. Psalm 47. To the chief musician, a psalm of the sons of Korah. All ye peoples, clap your hands. Shout unto God with a voice of triumph. For Jehovah Most High is terrible, a great king over all the earth. He will subdue peoples under us, and nations under our feet. He will choose for us our inheritance, the pride of Jacob, whom he loved. Pause. God has gone up with shouting, Jehovah with sound of trumpet. Sing praise to God, sing praise. Sing praise to our King, sing praise. For God is King of all the earth. Sing praise in instructive song. God reigns over the heathen. God sits on his holy throne. Nobles of the peoples are assembled, the people of the God of Abraham. For to God belong the shields of the earth. He is greatly exalted. Psalm 48. A song, a psalm of the sons of Korah. Great is Jehovah, and greatly to be praised, in the city of our God, his holy mount. Beautiful in elevation, the joy of the whole earth. Mount Zion, the sides of the north, the city of the great King. God is known in her palaces for a refuge. For lo, the kings were assembled. They passed along together. They saw, then they marveled. They were dismayed. They fled away. Trembling took hold on them there, pain as of a woman in travail. With an east wind thou breakest the ships of Tarshish. As we have heard, so have we seen. In the city of Jehovah of hosts, in the city of our God, God will establish it forever. Pause. We have thought of thy loving kindness, O God, in the midst of thy temple. As is thy name, O God, so is thy praise unto the ends of the earth. Thy right hand is full of righteousness. Let Mount Zion rejoice. Let the daughters of Judah exult, because of thy judgments. Walk about Zion, and go round about her. Number her towers. Mark well her rampart. Go through her palaces, that ye may tell it to the generation following. For this God is our God forever and ever. He will guide us until death. Psalm 49. To the chief musician, a psalm of the sons of Korah. Hear this, all ye peoples. Give ear, all ye inhabitants of the world. Both men of low and men of high degree, rich and poor together. My mouth shall speak wisdom, and the meditation of my heart is understanding. I will incline my ear to a parable. I will open my dark saying on the harp. Wherefore should I fear in days of evil, when the iniquity of my supplanters compasses me about, who trust in their might, and glory in the abundance of their wealth? A brother can no one by any means redeem, or give to God a ransom for him. For costly is the redemption of their soul, and it forever fails. That he should live on forever, should not see the pit, for he shall see it. Wise men die alike. The fool and the brutish perish, and they leave their wealth to others. Their inward thought is, that their houses are forever, their dwellings to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. But man in honor continues not. He is like the beasts that perish. This is their way to whom folly belongs, and they that come after them will delight in their sayings. Pause. Like sheep they are laid in the grave. Death shall feed on them, and the upright shall rule over them in the morning, and their form shall consume in the grave from its dwelling. But God will redeem my soul from the power of the grave, for he will take me. Do not fear because one becomes rich, because the glory of his house increases. For, when he dies, he shall take nothing away. His glory shall not descend after him. Though in his life he bless his soul, and men praise thee that thou doest well for thyself. It shall come to the generation of his fathers. They shall never see light. Man that is in honor and understands not is like the beasts that perish. Psalm 50. A psalm of Asaph. The mighty one, God, Jehovah, has spoken, and has called the earth from the rising of the sun unto its going down. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God has shined forth. Our God will come and shall not keep silence. A fire will devour before him, and round him tempests rage with violence. He will call to the heavens above and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather to me my saints, who have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens declare his righteousness. For God, he is judge. Pause. Hear, O my people, and I will speak. O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am God, thy God. Not for thy sacrifices will I reprove thee, and thy burnt offerings are continually before me. I will not take a bullock from thy house, nor he-goats from thy folds. For mine is every beast of the forest, the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know every bird of the mountains, and the beasts of the field are before me. If I were hungry, I would not say it to thee. For the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, and drink the blood of goats? Sacrifice to God thanksgiving, and pay to the Most High thy vows, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt honor me. And to the wicked God says, What right hast thou to declare my statutes, and take my covenant into thy mouth, while thou dost hate instruction, and cast my words behind thee? If thou seest a thief, thou delightest in him, and with adulterers is thy portion. Thy mouth thou hast given up to evil, and thy tongue contrives deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. At thy mother's son thou dost give a thrust. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest I was surely such as thyself. I will reprove thee, and will array them before thine eyes. O consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear in pieces, and there be no deliverer. He that sacrifices thanksgiving shall honor me, and he that directs his way, to him will I show the salvation of God. Psalm 51. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, when Nathan the prophet came to him after he went into Bathsheba. Be gracious to me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according to the greatness of thy compassion. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and from my sin make me clean. For my transgressions I know, and my sin is before me continually. Toward thee, thee only have I sinned, and done the evil in thy sight. That thou mayest be just when thou speakest, be pure when thou judgest. Behold, in iniquity was I brought forth, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the reins, and in the hidden part thou wilt make me know wisdom. Thou wilt purge me of sin with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Thou wilt wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Thou wilt make me hear joy and gladness. The bones thou hast broken shall exult. Hide thy face from my sins, and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of thy salvation, and with a free spirit uphold me. I will teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall return to thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God of my salvation. My tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, thou wilt open my lips, and my mouth shall declare thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. In burnt offering thou delightest not. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit. A broken and contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. Do good in thy good pleasure to Zion. Thou wilt build the walls of Jerusalem. Then wilt thou be pleased with sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shall they offer bullocks upon thine altar. Psalm 52. To the chief musician, didactic psalm of David, when Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul, and said, David came to the house of Abimelech. Why dost thou boast in evil, O mighty man? The goodness of God is continual. Thy tongue devises mischiefs, like a sharpened razor working deceit. Thou lovest evil more than good, lying more than to speak righteousness. Pause. Thou lovest all devouring words, O deceitful tongue. God will also destroy thee forever. He will lay hold of thee, and pluck thee out of the tent, and uproot thee from the land of the living. Pause. And the righteous will see and fear, and will laugh at him. Behold, the man that makes not God his strength, and trusts in the abundance of his riches, is strong in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will praise thee forever, because thou didst it, and will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints. Psalm 53. To the chief musician, of moral disease, didactic psalm of David. The fool has said in his heart, There is no God. Corrupt and abominable are they in iniquity. There is none that doeth good. God looked down from heaven upon the sons of men, to see if there is any that understands, that seeks after God. They have all turned back. One and all are they polluted. There is none that doeth good, not even one. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread? Call not upon God? There were they in great fear, where no fear was. For God has scattered the bones of thy besiegers. Thou hast put them to shame, because God despised them. Oh, for the salvation of Israel out of Zion! When God turns the captivity of his people, Jacob will exult, Israel will rejoice. Psalm 54. To the chief musician, with stringed instruments, didactic psalm of David, when the Ziphites came and said to Saul, Is not David hiding himself with us? O God, by thy name save me, and in thy might judge me. O God, hear my prayer. Give ear to the words of my mouth. For strangers have risen up against me, and the violent seek after my soul. They have not set God before them. Pause. Behold, God is a helper for me. The Lord is with them that uphold my soul. He will return the evil to my enemies. In thy truth cut them off. With a freewill offering will I sacrifice to thee. I will praise thy name, Jehovah, for it is good. For out of all distress has he delivered me, and my eye has seen its desire on my enemies. Psalm 55. To the chief musician, with stringed instruments, didactic psalm of David. Give ear, O God, to my prayer, and do not hide thyself from my supplication. Attend to me, and answer me. I am restless in my complaining and disquieted, because of the voice of the enemy, on account of the oppression of the wicked. For they cause mischief to impend over me, and in anger lay a snare for me. My heart quakes within me, and terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fear and trembling enter into me, and horror overwhelms me. And I say, Oh, that I had wings like the dove! I would fly away and be at rest. Lo, I would wander far away. I would lodge in the wilderness. Pause. I would make haste to escape from the stormy wind, from the tempest. Destroy, O Lord, divide their tongue, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go about her on her walls, and trouble and sorrow are within her. Corruption is within her, and from her marketplace depart not extortion and deceit. For it is not an enemy that reproaches me, else I could bear it. Not one that hates me has acted proudly against me, else I would hide myself from him. But thou, a man esteemed my equal, my associate, and my familiar friend. Together we hold sweet familiar converse, walk to the house of God in the festal crowd. Desolations are upon them. They shall go down alive to the underworld, for wickedness is in their dwelling in the midst of them. As for me, I will call upon God, and Jehovah will save me. Evening and morning and noon will I lament and sigh, and he will hear my voice. He redeemed my soul in peace from the war against me, for many were engaged with me. God will hear, and he will answer them, even he that sits as judge of old. Pause. To whom there were no changes, and they feared not God. He put forth his hand against those at peace with him. He profaned his covenant. Smooth are the buttered tones of his mouth, but his heart is war. Softer than oil are his words, but they are drawn swords. Cast thy burden on Jehovah, and he will sustain thee. He will never suffer the righteous man to be moved. But thou, O God, wilt bring them down to the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live half their days. But as for me, I will trust in thee. Psalm 56. To the chief musician, after the melody, the mute dove in far-off lands. Memorial Psalm of David, when the Philistines seized him in Gath. Be gracious to me, O God, for man would devour me. Continually fighting, he oppresses me. Daily would my enemies devour me, for many are they that fight against me proudly. What time I am afraid, I will put my trust in thee. In God will I praise his word. In God do I trust. I will not fear. What can flesh do to me? Every day they wrest my words. Against me are all their thoughts for evil. They gather together. They lie in wait. They, my supplanters, watch as they have waited for my soul. Shall they escape by iniquity? In anger bring down the peoples, O God! My wanderings hast thou numbered. Put thou my tears in thy bottle. Are they not in thy reckoning? Then shall my enemies turn back when I cry. This I know, for God is for me. In God will I praise the word. In Jehovah will I praise the word. In God do I trust. I will not fear. What can man do to me? On me, O God, are thy vows. I will pay thanksgivings unto thee, for thou hast delivered my soul from death. Wilt thou not deliver my feet from stumbling, that I may walk before God in the light of life? Psalm 57. To the chief musician, do not destroy. Memorial Psalm of David, when he fled from Saul in the cave. Be gracious to me, O God, be gracious to me, for in thee has my soul sought refuge, and in the shadow of thy wings will I seek refuge, until the calamities shall pass by. I will cry unto God Most High, to the Mighty, who completes the purpose concerning me. He will send from heaven and save me, whom he that would devour me has reviled. Pause. God will send his mercy and his truth. My soul is in the midst of lions. I will lie down with them that breathe out flames, sons of men whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. Be thou exalted above the heavens, O God, thy glory over all the earth. They prepared a net for my steps. He bowed down my soul. They dug a pit before me. They fell into the midst of it. Pause. My heart is fixed, O God, my heart is fixed. I will sing and will sing praise. Awake, my glory. Awake, lute and harp. I will awake the dawn. I will praise thee among the peoples, O Lord. I will sing praise to thee among the nations. For great unto the heavens is thy mercy, and unto the clouds thy truth. Be thou exalted above the heavens, O God, thy glory over all the earth. Psalm 58. To the chief musician, do not destroy. Memorial Psalm of David. Do ye in truth with silence speak righteousness? With equity do you judge, ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work iniquities, and mete out the violence of your hands in the land. The wicked are estranged from the womb. From birth they go astray, speaking lies. They have poison like the poison of a serpent, as a deaf adder stops its ear, that hearkens not to the voice of enchanters, of one charming with charms, well skilled. O God, break their teeth in their mouth. The fangs of the young lions beat out, O Jehovah. They shall melt away as waters flow off. He will fit his arrows. They shall be as if severed. As a snail melts as it goes, an untimely birth of a woman. They have not seen the sun. Before your pots can feel the thorns, as well green as burning, he will sweep it away with a tempest. The righteous will rejoice that he has seen vengeance. His steps he will bathe in the blood of the wicked. And men will say, verily there is fruit for the righteous. Verily there is a God that judges in the earth. Psalm 59. To the chief musician. Do not destroy. Memorial Psalm of David, when Saul sent, and they watched the house to slay him. Deliver me from my enemies, O my God. Thou wilt set me on high from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from workers of iniquity, and from men of blood save me. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. Strong ones are gathered against me, not for my transgression, and not for my sin, O Jehovah. For no iniquity they run and prepare themselves. Awake to meet me, and behold. And thou, Jehovah, God of hosts, God of Israel, awake to visit all the heathen. Spare no iniquitous traitors. Pause. They return at evening. They howl like the dog, and they go round the city. Lo, they belch out with their mouth. Swords are in their lips. For who doth hear? But thou, Jehovah, wilt laugh at them. Thou wilt mock at all the heathen. My strength, I will wait on thee, for God is my defense. God, with his loving kindness, will anticipate me. God will let me see my desire on my enemies. Slay them not, lest my people forget. Make them reel by thy might, and bring them down, our shield, O Lord. A sin of their mouth is the word of their lips, and they shall be taken in their pride. And for cursing and for the falsehood they tell. Consume in wrath, consume till they are no more, and let them know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. Pause. And they will return at evening, will howl like the dog, and will go round the city. As for them, they will wander about for food. If they are not sated, they will remain all night. But as for me, I will sing of thy might, and will sing aloud of thy loving kindness in the morning. For thou hast been a tower of defense for me, and a refuge in the day of my distress. My strength, unto thee will I sing praise. For God is my defense, my gracious God. Psalm 60. To the chief musician, after the melody, Lily of Testimony. Memorial Psalm of David, to be taught, when he strove with Aram Naharaim, and with Aram of Zobah. And Joab returned and smote Edom in the valley of Salt, 12,000. O God, thou hast cast us off, hast scattered us. Thou wast angry, thou wilt restore to us. Thou hast made the earth quake, thou hast rent it. Heal the breaches thereof, for it shakes. Thou hast showed thy people a hard thing. Thou hast made us drink wine even to reeling. Thou hast given to them that fear thee a banner, to be lifted up because of truth. Pause. That thy beloved ones may be delivered. Save with thy right hand, and answer me. God has spoken in his holiness. I will triumph. I will divide Shechem, and will mete out the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine, and Ephraim is the defense of my head. Judah is my ruler's staff. Moab is my washbasin. Upon Edom will I cast my shoe. Because of me, Philistia, cry aloud. Who will conduct me to the fenced city? Who has led me unto Edom? Is it not thou, O God, that didst cast us off, and goest not forth, O God, with our armies? Give us help from the foe, for vain is the deliverance of man. Through God we will do valiantly, and he it is that will tread down our foes. The end of Psalms 46 through 60. Recording by Mark Penfold.